Now the question of today is the boarding X good at Guts and Black Powder? The answer is yes. Thanks for watching. But yeah, in all seriousness, let's begin with statistics of the boarding X. The boarding X, one of the new buffed weapons for Guts and Black Powder for the Seaman class. It's obviously a melee weapon, and the statistics are here as goes. The damage is 40 if you're using the axe side. And if you flip it, which is you can do by I think pressing F, you can do 65 damage, but you can only hit one zombie. The string weight is 4.25 seconds, or 0.425. Slightly slower than the hand axe, but it does have a max distance of 6, a penetration of 4 if you're using the axe side, obviously a penetration of 1 if you're using the sharp side of the end. Headshot is 2.3, unless you're using the backside, it's 2.8, which is pretty helpful. It is slightly has a slightly longer max distance than that hand axe. Now we move on to the next part of the video. How to use the boarding axe. So you may be wondering, how do we use the boarding axe efficiently? Well, obviously, for the axe side, you want to use it against hordes. But if you like taking out zombies with one shot, I'd suggest flipping into the back and using the sharp back point to one-shot zombies, including zappers if you get a headshot. So it's quite effective. You can also obviously one-shot viral runners and viral zappers, so you don't have to worry about that as much as you would if you were using the hand axe or the, well, saber. It's a very efficient weapon that gets the job done. You know, it's almost like, in some ways, the heavy saber for the seaman, but it's already very unique in some way. Okay. The hand axe is arguably just a good weapon overall, so it does have some drawbacks, I guess. A minor thing is when you, obviously, there's a slight animation where you have to, you know, flick the axe, obviously. And also, the backside can only hit one zombie, while the normal side can only hit 4. The hand axe obviously does 45 damage, which is more than the normal axe side for the boarding axe, which is only 40. Though, obviously, the boarding axe does get light with some longer reach, so you don't have to worry about getting grabbed or scratched as much as you would with the hand axe. Arguably, it's just better to use the boarding axe because, obviously, you don't want to use a saber, it's not that good, it only does some damage. And sure, yeah, the hand axe does have a slight swing animation faster, which could save you from a runner. But in reality, you should be fine if there's a runner coming to you, because, you know, you recognize it, and obviously, get ready to swing. Plus, it's not that big of a difference. And it does have the benefit of being able to one-shot virals, which is very rare in terms of melee weapons, unless you're sapper. Or unless you're getting a headshot on the heavy saber, but even then it's very hard to do with viral runners, since they're very spooky. But yeah, in a nutshell, if you're playing Seaman, get this weapon. If you're new to the game, save up as fast as you can to get this weapon. It's very good, very adequate for dealing with swords, and also dealing with heavier zombie types like the Zapper, and possibly even the Cuirassier if you're playing the cards right. So obviously you don't want to try to 1v1 a Zero Seer with the backs of the hand axe. It's going to be a little complicated because, you know, it's better to get headshots, since it has a 2.8 headshot multiplier compared to the 2.3 of almost every other melee weapon in the game right now. Very fun to use, you know. It's a cool little trick of just being able to flip from one side to another to play 2 different playstyles. You can play the me want to clear horde playstyle and or the I want to target zappers, just like one-shotting zombies. Obviously, the backside one-shots every zombie on objective mode. If you obviously if you're landing headshots, but if you're just hitting the shamblers on objective, you'll one-shot them unless you're doing that one part at Copenhagen on the well. Well, I was just at in my gameplay, as you can see here. Yeah, that's right. I'm recording my gameplay while recording my audio. I'm built different. Yeah. In a nutshell, well, I think I already said that before, but it's a great weapon, very fun to use. You know, once you get the hang of it, you'll be really effective at clearing hordes. Like I said before, it's like the heavy saber for the ranker, but instead of the seaman. So yeah. Is it a meta? Yeah, it basically is. But any weapon's fun with Guts Black Powder, so it doesn't really matter. Like, sure, as you can see here, I'm using the hand mortar. Is it the meta? No. The blunderbuss is arguably the best weapon for Seaman. But is it fun to use? Yeah. And you can make it work, so. I'm not really reading off the script here, so I'm probably gonna, end this here now. But I say thanks for watching, and if you really want to see more Guts Black Powder weapon reviews, then you can like and subscribe, so I know to post more videos about different weapons, and I'll eventually post community polls on them for you guys to decide which weapon you want. Thanks for watching. Now, finally, my closing thoughts on the boarding axe. Also, some cool little side information before the before the boarding axe got buffed. It was honestly kind of bad. The hand axe was arguably just better, but now it's pretty good. And also, if you're watching this 2-4, I beat the punch man. Just saying. Yeah, I'll see you around. And also, another thing about the hand axe is you could get more zombies to the walls on like San Sebastian to the gate. So sometimes bombers will just randomly kill you, so it's not mostly recommended. Though to be fair, it's just very versatile, and no matter what, you should have it equipped. Unless you're just trying to goof off the sand axe. Because the boarding axe just reduces the amount of damage you could possibly take from the infected. But yeah. Anyways, I don't really have much else to say about this. It's just a little side note, because I kind of forgot to say this thing. Sorry for stuttering a lot. Like I said, I don't really have a script right now. I didn't think of writing one. I didn't really have the time either. So I thought it would be cool if I just, free flow it as much as I can to be a little bit more unique, A lot of these Guts and Black Powder weapon reviews, most of the YouTubers, they use a script, which is probably the thing I should do, but I think it's more fun when I just have to talk, what's on my mind. But, yeah, the hand axe or the boarding axe, keep mixing them up. Boarding axe is really fun to use, If you see here, I'm just swinging in Copenhagen, and I'm probably gonna get a lot of kills. Actually, I'm already up to 2. But yeah. It's also pretty useful on Endless because the backside can still one-shot Chambliss for a very long time. But yeah, you can easily kite with this weapon as well, so don't worry about it. And if you're on Endless, just sit behind a barricade and start swinging with it. It'll get the job done real fast. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Sorry for this little extra side note that I forgot to record. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or night, wherever you are. And well, I guess goodbye. Wait a minute, bonus content? That's impossible. It does cost 750 francs, which is kind of expensive, but if you're already, into the game, it shouldn't be too hard to grind. You get about 100 francs per objective map if you play well and survive. So yeah, it shouldn't take you that long. Unless you're doing Bardo. Oh yeah, one last thing. Thanks for 2-4 for inspiring me to make these videos. I really want to be doing this if I didn't see his videos about the heavy saber and all that, including some of his bad takes. The air rifle. Yeah, I'll be reviewing the air rifle one day and telling you the truth about it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later. Oh, that didn't work. Wait a minute.